Welcome back to Wisdom Snatch 444. If you're new here, welcome. Every time, but welcome back. This video right here gonna be for my Sagittarius. Sun, Moon, Venus, stars, North, and South, and influence me out chart. Hope everyone having a blessed and beautiful Wednesday. May God continue to bless each and every one well. Thank God for liking, for commenting, for subscribing. Thank God for just being here. If it resonates with y'all, please feel free to comment. Please feel free to subscribe, share with your family and friends if you think it resonates with them. Take what resonates and leave what don't. This could resonate with you anytime, Sagittarius, past, present, future. This could be everybody in energy. This could be a family member. This could be a friend. This could be a coworker. This could be somebody at your child's school, somebody online, in your community. This could be anybody, but the first card on top of the deck is a karmic friend. Like, this is a karmic friend in your energy. This could be a karmic family member that you thought had your best interest at heart. This person keep getting readings done on you. Keep keep getting readings done on you, spying on you through readings. But these tarot readers I told this person that you is going to be at the top of your line. You is going to be world renowned. You is going to be the utmost. Like, these people keep on trying to get these readings done on you. They think this tarot reader going to give them something different. But the tarot reader is not going to give you nothing different, because you is breaking chain cycles and curses in your life. You don't awaken to your many gifts and talents. You don't figure out these people in your life, what they were doing to you, gaslighting you, manipulating you, putting you in a situation, throwing you up on the bus, having comic lovers come at you, working with these practitioners. These people having meetings about you. Some could be they have a meeting at abandoned building. It could be an abandoned church or warehouse, but they meeting up at this abandoned building. They could have sex rituals at this abandoned building. Something about a vase. Somebody could have a pink or blue mosaic vase with like carnation flowers. Now, somebody might be bringing you some flowers. This could be a karmic friend. But trying to get back in your energy. Just take what resonates, leave what don't. Let me get some names. We got Aaliyah. We got Lil Mama, Rayanne. We got Carpenter. We got Russell. So my name could be Portia or Stan. Benny or Ben. Bobby or Q. Keisha. Robinson. So my name could be Samantha or Princess. Rayanne. Sarah. Winston. Kenya. Tommy. Lakita. Diamond or Heather. Robinson. Clay. Whitney. Tucker. Estelle. Jeff or Black. Drew or Julissa. Andrea. Nelson and Samantha. Malaysia. John or Peyton. Mac or Ben. King a Billy, a bad boy Duke. So take what resonates and leave what don't. You may know the person, may not know the person. Like I said, someone having meetings at an abandoned building about you. Or somebody meeting up at an abandoned building. You know, they could be doing sex rituals. They could be into illegal situations, you know, but this a karmic friend in your energy, a karmic family member that keep getting readings done on you, that find out who you is and what you is, that keep spying on you, that think this terrorist gonna tell them something different, that you gonna fall from grace, that you gonna lose your mind from the confusion spell, that you gonna be out on out on the street begging, looking homeless, like you, all the witchcraft they done did on you, your beauty is gonna deteriorate. Like your skin may be glowing, your hair may be growing. You know, you changing up your style. You know, you looking very beautiful and abundant. And these people thought by they doing all this witchcraft on you that you were going to look like you old and gray, look like you is not of yourself, you know, but maybe your hair falling out. They want your hair to fall out. They want so many things to happen to you, but at the end of the day, things gonna go back in time. The tables are turning on these people. You know, they losing their hair, they losing their job, their car, their houses. Like their relationship is going downhill, hill. You know, warlock here. These people, like I said, this is a warlock in your energy. Because you too powerful for these people. Ain't no one can stop you, period. They can't play in your energy no more. Because you too powerful. You got major bunches and blessings coming in. 111 new beginning. This could be somebody's ex-husband. A daughter here. Voodoo priest. Like I said, I went to the voodoo priest to get this work done on you, and yet it ain't nothing touching you. Yet this voodoo priest is losing their hair, they losing their foundation, they losing their job, they losing their business. Like they is seen as not a good person. Like people don't want to work with this voodoo doctor no more. The voodoo doctor is losing their mind. They could be sick or ill. They're losing their major bunch of blessings because they're working with this karmic somebody's ex-husband, you know, somebody's daughter, you know. This ex-husband could be working with this daughter, you know, and this voodoo priest, you know. It's three people here, you know. Or this ex-husband working against this daughter, and this voodoo priest is working against this daughter, you know. Take what resonate, leave what don't. Like I said, it's three people. Like I'm picking up three people here: ex-husband, daughter, a voodoo priest. You know, all three of these people is working together, or you could be the daughter and this and somebody ex-husband is working against you, you know, ex-boyfriend or whoever, ex-girlfriend. And you gotta be no ex-husband. It could be a family member, it could be a friend, it could be somebody that working with this voodoo priest against you. Could be the daughter, you know, the son, like daughter, son, niece, nephew, whoever this is, you know, because a comic is cheating with somebody's best friend. You know, this was a major crime done against you, you know. These people know it's a major crime done against you, and now they poison food. Yeah, they were sent into your life. It was a major crime to poison your food, to keep you docile, to keep you from getting to your inheritance, to unlive you. You know, uncle, somebody, an uncle here. You know, your uncle could be your father, or your uncle, somebody ex-husband, or your uncle is your father, or this uncle doing this, or this uncle is part of it, you know. Yeah, lawsuit winning. Like, they didn't want you to get this lawsuit. They were working with this voodoo priest to try to keep this stuff in static. But it was a major crime done against you because they didn't expect you to get in your many different crime. Sorry, your many gifts and talents. And this was a major crime. Now they got to pay for it, Now your ancient ancestors coming for their head. Your ancient ancestors said it was a major crime. They wasn't supposed to touch you. They wasn't supposed to give up in your energy and do readings on you. They wasn't supposed to steal from you, take your inheritance. They were supposed to give you what rightfully yours. They weren't supposed to have you put in situation, but they did. So this was a major crime, a major, major crime. And your ancient ancestor is finna come for everybody that ever did you wrong, that mistreated you, that threw you up under the bus, that had you in any kind of situation, that working with the Agent Smith, like you got the Queen of Coins here. This could be a Queen of Coins in your energy. This could be you finna be the Queen of Coins. Like you finna be the Queen of Coins. You got so many abundance and blessings coming in. Oh, you finna be a millionaire. Millionaire. Like Queen of Coins here. Like you finna be a millionaire. Like you could be in the Queen of Coins or you finna be the Queen of Coins. You finna be a millionaire. These people thought you was a fool. That you won't find out what was going on. But you the high priestess. You very high priestess. You very intuitive. You know what's going on. These people didn't want these secrets to get out one. But everything is coming to light, because your business finna take off. Like, you finna start your business. If you stop doing your business, start your business back up. Because that's what they wanted you to do. They wanted you to stop your business. But your business coming back. Like, someone's soulmate reunion here. You got child molestation. These people gonna get caught in their lies about you. You come into your 10 of cup, a karmic friend. You finna have their happy life. Like these karmic family member friends were doing the most in your energy and around you, Like I said, these people meet up at abandoned building, flowers here. Somebody gonna bring you some flowers. Somebody got brought carnations. You might be giving yourself flowers. You might be buying your own self flowers. Somebody, children gonna be taken from the Department of Family and Children Services. That somebody kids gonna be taken. Ireland, Greenland, Jamaica, Africa, Switzerland, Italy, Dior, Russia, Australia, Dubai, and China and Canada. Someone got a singing bowl. These people doing the most in your energy. They don't want you to get this soulmate reunion. They didn't want you to get these major opportunities, abundance and major opportunities and blessings. They didn't want you to have no new beginning. They knew you was a powerful person when they first got that reading done. But then they didn't care. They didn't like. They be like, oh well, I'm gonna still do what I need to do to try to stop. And at the end of the day, it didn't work. Because these people got demons, entities attached to them. They talk to themselves. You might catch somebody say something out loud, and you be like, okay. And then they might blurt out, I hate you, man. I hate you. I wish you'd go away. Like that's their demons. Like, somebody got demons attached to them. High, bad blood pressure. Somebody got some bad diabetes. This person might have to have something amputated. These person ain't eating healthy. They eat too much sweet. The world is changing. The world is changing for the better. Leo Sagittarius Aries here. Like, your world is changing. Windows and blinds. Somebody trying to peep in your windows and blinds at night. You may be seeing shadows. You may be hearing noises out at night. Spider, cockroaches, and rats. That spell work sent to you. Cleanse your space. Everything that they don't send to you is going back to them. Like they want to peep in your windows and blinds. People is peeping and spying into them. Somebody grown and sexy. Somebody think you grown and sexy. 1944, 1947. Somebody finna live a luxury life. Like I said, you finna live a luxury life. You had the Queen of Coins. seen Queen Corners a millionaire. You finna be a millionaire. You got a new beginning, got opportunities and blessings coming in. You might be seeing 111 new beginning, you know. But all your manifestation, your abundance and blessings coming in. Beach vacation. You could be taking a beach vacation. You might be planning for a beach vacation. You know, you might you might be planning for a beach vacation. You know, cause somebody's in the hospital, they sick or ill. You know, these people got bad diabetes. You know, somebody might be, this might be the voodoo priest. You know, this somebody, it could be an ex-husband, or this a common family member that's doing the most to you, or somebody gonna end up in the hospital in mental ward. You know, somebody could then got injured in a car wreck. You know, I don't know why I always keep hearing gunshot wounds, stab wounds, whatever. Somebody might end up in the hospital from that. You know, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn here. But these people that working with these voodoo priests, all this that spell work they don't send towards you, it done went back to them. You know, they be seeing cockroaches and rats and bugs in their house. Everything done went back to them that they done tried to send to you. Your ancient ancestors ain't these people to see that you ain't meant to play with. Give me one more. All booked. These people thought they were book smart, and they ain't book smart. Period. Don't sign a contract you need to work by yourself. Read the fine print. You maybe need to sign. Maybe there's somebody wants you to sign a contract if it's a good contract, you know. Because these people got demons attached to them. You know, they talk to themselves. Somebody on crack cocaine. You getting your abundance and blessings coming through. The world card again. The world you got a new beginning, this is a completion. Your world is changing for the better. These people say you was a wild card. Major storm may be storming in your area. You know, it's gonna continue to do that. Cause it's a global reset. You know, the world is resetting itself. You know, it's a global reset. Somebody could have a birthmark shaped like a heart. A Showtime girl. I hear later of the night. Somebody needs to be B or J, first to last name. We seen Beanie out here. Jamarcus, Jones, Jacob, Jacqueline, Javarius, Javon. Yeah, these people don't want you to have this soulmate. They don't want you to have no abundance and blessing. You know, a brother gonna end up in jail. Somebody gonna overdose on drugs, or somebody did overdose on drugs, you know. And there's an investigation going on into how this person overdosed on drugs, you know. Where did they get the drugs from? You know, who provided them for the drugs, you know. And maybe somebody with some crack cocaine. Or somebody, cocaine. You ain't gotta be crack cocaine, it could be cocaine, it could be any kind of drug the person overdose on. Because you got African ancestors here. Your angels are surrounding you at this time. You got grandfather here. You got Leo and Sagittarius energy. Got brother here. You're gonna get text messages. Someone gonna you're going to meet a powerful person, spreading lies and gossip about you. Somebody said, I miss you. It's gonna be a tower moment. Sick or ill, sick or ill. Somebody's father is a warlock. We got brother out here again, so that brother going to jail. Somebody is a lunatic Lucy. Work on your business. 55333 align with your purpose. Official mail coming to your address hand delivered. This is your reader, Sagittarius. I'll see y'all next time.